That's right, it is! Welcome back, me monkey nuts. It's me, Jack, live from the monkey house, and we're playing Let's Get Cooking, the game of Epicurean adventuring. That's right, calling all gourmets. We really want your help to create the perfect recipe. How does it begin? Well, it begins with an ingredient, of course, and moments ago, we got our ingredient of the hour. It is, salt. Ordinarily, salt is not a key ingredient in a food. Ordinarily, that's something you add to enhance the flavor. But Harrison said, oh no, here in Indiana, salt is a main ingredient. So now it's time to meet not one, not two, not four, but three bold Epicurean adventurers. These are gourmet chefs who have each concocted their own recipe that features salt forward. And now, let's meet our first celebrity chef. Let's go to Florida and meet our first salt-loving contestant. Say hello, me monkey nuts, to Melody! Oh, hello, Melody. How's it going?
Good.
Great! Welcome to the monkey house. And before you tell us your recipe, I'm just curious, Melody, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love salt? 1 being, I don't love salt at all, and 10 being, I want to spend the rest of my life living in a salt factory.
But I'm 5.
A 5, okay, somewhere right in the middle. All right, let us in on it, Melody. What recipe did you make that features salt as the main ingredient?
Pizza.
Oh, okay, a very salty pizza. Now, is this pizza that's made like an ordinary pizza with a crust and the sauce and the cheese with like sprinkles of salt on top? Or did you make it another way?
Another way.
Okay, let us in on this, Melody. How did you make salt pizza?
Well, I'm gonna put pepperoni on it.
Uh-huh.
And sauce on the pepperoni. And I'm gonna put cheese inside the crust.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I hope someone from the Pizza Hut Corporation is listening, because this really turns regular pizza on its ear. And how salty is this going to be, Melody? Like, when you take a bite of this pizza, are you going to feel like you've been in the desert for, like, a year without water? Are you going to be so thirsty?
No.
No, okay. So this is a moderate level of salt, everyone. You won't feel like you need to drink 10 gallons of water while you're eating it, which is good, because that's less water, more room for pizza. Audience, give it up for Melody, who created salt pizza. All right. Okay, we're going to call that recipe number 1. Now, let's move to our second dialer. Joining us all the way from Idaho, you know her, you've spoken to her lots, or you've just heard from her. Audience, give it up for Emily. Emily's back.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Emily. Hey, earlier Harrison scooped you. He managed to beat you onto the Live for the Monkey House phone line for the first time since we've been back live. Emily, are you excited for this cooking challenge?
Let's do it.
Okay, so you know salt is the main ingredient. Melody has already concocted a delicious sounding salt pizza. I have not tried it. I have no doubt that it's going to be good. Emily, it's your turn now. What recipe have you devised that includes salt as the main ingredient?
Salt blended into cookie dough ice cream made out of coconut milk.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so this is a non-dairy cookie dough ice cream, but you've somehow blended salt into the mix before you froze it. Is that how it works?
Probably. The trick here is to not add a lot of salt or else it would taste kind of gross.
Yeah. This is, you know, they say take it with a grain of salt. I love that expression. But here, a grain of salt may be all that you want, because too much salt, oh boy, you're going to feel like I don't know, like you're eating, well, a salt lick, I guess. How much is the right amount of salt, Emily? How do you know that you put the right amount in?
Probably a couple sprinkles, or you got to measure salt and measure the sweet parts so that it could be half salty and half sweet, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like kettle corn. That popcorn you get at the fair that's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty. It's like a flavor explosion while you're eating it. So you're saying salt would add to this experience, but you don't want to overdo it, because then it's not going to be like a dessert food anymore. It's going to be something else entirely.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think you add too much salt to frozen cookie dough ice cream, and it's more like you're eating frozen Play-Doh. You have to be so careful how much you put in there. Audience, Emily created coconut cookie dough ice cream with salt. Fun to say. Will it be fun to eat? Well, we'll find out from our judge in a moment. That's 2 recipes down. It's now time to meet the hat trick, our third and final recipe divisor of the hour. Audience, give it up for New York's own Liliana. Oh, hello, Liliana. Welcome to the Monkey House. How are you?
Good.
Great. Are you a salt lover?
Yeah.
Do you salt your food, Liliana, or do you just like appreciate it when something comes pre-salted?
I only put salt on my potatoes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, potatoes can maybe be a little bland unless you add a little sprinkle of salt on there. Okay, so you already know, it's like the story of Icarus. When you're salting something, it's possible to fly too close to the sun, and then you've got something that's way too salty. So you know about the balance of salting and not salting. Tell us, Liliana, what is your recipe?
A block of salt and Star Wars blue milk.
Okay, yeah. So in the Star Wars movies, when you drink milk in Star Wars, for some reason or another, it's blue. It's like a very pale blue color, right, Liliana?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're adding a block of salt to blue milk. Why are you doing this exactly?
I don't really know.
Okay, it just sounds like the right idea. Hey, that's good enough. You know, a great chef knows to follow their instincts in the kitchen, and clearly the force is strong with you, and the instincts are strong with you too. What would the flavor profile be of this beverage, Liliana, when you take a sip of blue milk and there's salt in there? How would you describe the flavor?
It would kind of like be the same as blue milk, but just salty.
Okay, so maybe like drinking a cold soup, sort of. Maybe? Is that possible?
Yeah.
What does blue milk taste like by itself? Do you know? Have you been to Hoth or any of the other planets where it's served?
Yes.
What you have?
It kind of tastes like milk, but with dragon fruit and blue food coloring.
Oh, dragon fruit. So dragon fruit and food coloring are part of this too. This is part of your recipe.
Yes.
Okay, secret's out. It's no longer a secret sauce, everyone. Liliana has a recipe, and it's Star Wars blue milk with a block of salt added in. The flavor is strong with this one. Okay. We got him.